If you are planning a trip to Nusa Penida or just looking for some travel inspiration, this video is for you. We went ahead and put together the complete guide to the island, from how to get here, where to stay, the best things to do, and a few things you'll definitely want to avoid. We'll also break down what it really is going to cost you so you can plan your trip the right way. So stick around, this is your ultimate Nusa Penida travel guide. So, getting to Nusa Penida, there are two ports to choose from. There's the Sennar port and the Kusamba. Kusamba is a bit less busy and less touristy, which is nice, and it's cheaper. Now here's the thing. If you're coming from the airport, the trip to Kusamba is actually a bit longer and traffic can be a nightmare. But if you're coming from somewhere up north of all that congestion, it's quicker. So it really just depends on your situation and where you're starting from. There are a few options to book online, and I recommend pre-booking just so you have that peace of mind, but you can also buy tickets directly at the port if you prefer. So if you go through Kusamba, the trip over is about 20 minutes on the ferry, and then there are multiple boats that go throughout the day. The first boat leaves around 6:30 in the morning, and the last one leaves at 4. The average price is about $150,000 per person, which is about $9 USD. And that's pretty much all you need to know about how to get there. We made it to Nusa Penida. One last thing, you need to carry the local currency with you. When you arrive, you are going to leave the harbor, and there is a cash-only $25,000 fee for international visitors per person. So have it ready so you can slide right by and get to that next spot. So let's talk about places to stay. We found one of the best Airbnbs on the entire island and loved it. We made a whole separate video just on that spot, which you can check out by clicking on the link above or down in the description below. But this place is by far one of my most favorite stays. It's perched right on the cliffside, and the views here are just insane. It's definitely one of the more luxurious options on the island, coming in at just under $500 a night, but trust me, it is an experience that will leave you with some of the best memories of your trip. Now, if you're traveling on more of a budget, don't worry, Nusa Penida has plenty of affordable places to stay too. You can really find a cozy guest house or a bungalow starting around $15 to $20 per night. Many of them include breakfast, and some even have pools with amazing views of the island. They might not have the luxury cliffside vibe the Airbnb we stayed at, but they're comfortable, clean, and a great way to stretch your budget while still enjoying everything the island has to offer. When it comes to getting around Nusa Penida, you really have two options. You can hire a scooter, which is definitely what I recommend, so you can explore the island on your own, or you can hire a driver to take you to all the best spots. A scooter will usually cost you around 100 IDR per day, and the driver is going to be about 600 to 800 IDR for the day. This might be the best option for you if you don't feel completely comfortable on a scooter or already have a sunburn and don't want to be in direct sunlight all day. Also, Grab and Gojek don't operate on the island, so it's important to coordinate what you're going to do before you get here. And lastly, when you're navigating around the island, make sure to check the route before you put it into Google Maps. It took us down some pretty sketchy paths, so stick to the main roads and you'll be in great shape. We made our way back to a main road. Courtney had put in scooter for the GPS, and
it took us like only on a scooter path, like tiny, rugged.
It was very steep in some parts, but
crazy.
We got there. Courtney did have to hop off. She gained some weight on the trip.
I think it's better if you hit the road.
Yeah, when you're doing
for a car.
Google GPS, just hit car.
I didn't know this was a thing.
This is pretty neat though.
Again, this is why you should hit the car path. And we don't have service in this area, so we couldn't change our path to choose the road.
Alright, we're through.
Oh my gosh.
So, when's the best time to visit Nusa Penida? The island is beautiful year-round, but the dry season runs from April to October, and this is definitely the most popular time to visit. You will get sunny days, calmer seas, and it's the perfect time for exploring those epic beaches or going snorkeling or diving. The wet season runs from November to March, and it doesn't mean that it's going to rain all day, but you can expect heavy showers, and the ocean can be a little bit rougher for that ferry ride over from Bali. On the plus side, there are fewer tourists and accommodation prices may be lower. If you want to balance the best of good weather and fewer crowds, we like to aim for the shoulder months like April, May, or September, October timeframe. Now, let's get into the fun part, things to do on Nusa Penida. The island is packed with insane views and some of the most iconic spots in Bali. First up is Kelingking Beach, also known as T-Rex Beach. This is probably the most famous viewpoint on the island. The hike down is intense, but the view from the top alone makes it worth it. Next is Broken Beach and Angel's Billabong, which are right next to each other. Broken Beach has a natural archway that allows water to come in from the sea. It's basically a cenote that's roof has caved in. Next up, we got Angel's Billabong. This is a crystal clear tide pool where you can sometimes go for a swim, depending on the time of year. Be careful here, there have been some crazy huge rogue waves that we've seen on Instagram, so listen to the locals and make sure to be safe. On the west side of the island, right next to where we stayed, you've got Diamond Beach and Ata Beach. The stairways down to Diamond Beach have been carved right into the cliffside, and it gives you some incredible photo opportunities, and is probably my favorite spot on the island. Ata Beach is just on the other side. It's easier to hike down to, and they have refreshments and drinks and chairs that you can lay out on, so it's a good spot to hang out for the day. And since you're right there, one of the Instagram spots is just up the road. This is the treehouse, but we recommend getting here either early morning for sunrise or for sunset. That way you have the place to yourself. The parking was $25,000, and you'll have to walk down to the treehouse. Right here's the steepest part of the stairs towards the bottom. We're almost there, and they are small at that spot right there. It's gonna be fun climbing back out again. This is really just a photo spot, and be prepared, they charge $75,000 per person just for photos. Yeah, so maybe coming at sunset was the better call. These are really pretty. And I mean, we'll compare to sunrise tomorrow morning, but the photos look insane.
Yeah.
I'll just put them up on the screen right here. So pretty here. Courtney said there's a guy sleeping up in the hut. Just past the treehouse though is a great viewpoint of the coast towards Diamond Beach. And since you've already came all the way down, definitely check it out. Right through here. Zigzag. And then down to the hut. We had a couple come up behind us after we had it all to ourselves for so long. And then we came up top here. And beautiful views on both sides. How cool, Courtney? How cool. And if you're into marine life, Nusa Penida is one of the best places in Bali for snorkeling and diving. You've got spots like Crystal Bay, Gamut Bay, and Manta Point where you have a good chance of seeing manta rays up close. Those are just a few highlights, but honestly, everywhere on this island you turn feels like a postcard, so you're gonna have a good time. Lastly, we've got one recommendation for food. Besides the incredible food and views that we had during our stay at Tropical Glamping, Courtney's favorite spot on the island is the Chill Penida. Our driver just dropped us off for some lunch, and we're gonna get some tacos, I think, from the sign out front. But the view here is super pretty. Both times we've gone, we've stopped here when we've arrived and before we've left the island. It could also be a great spot to hang out for the day with great food and views, good Wi-Fi with charging ports if you need to get lunch. Some today was $18.50. We had fish tacos, mango bowl, coffee latte, and yeah, that was really good. So for us to stay on the island for 3 days, we spent about $18.05 for all the food, activities, transportation to and from the island, and our accommodation, with our accommodation being the bulk of that price tag. But we really hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. That really helps us out with the algorithm and sharing our content with others. And be sure to check out some of our other videos. And we hope to see you guys again soon in the next adventure.